Hello, and welcome to this video. You're currently watching Pac-Man on the TI-99 4A. Now, what can be said about Pac-Man? Now, I call lots of games classics, but if there ever was a game that fit that definition, it's this one. Pac-Man was developed by Namco and released in the arcades in 1980. In Pac-Man, you control Pac-Man, a yellow dude who eats dots, and everyone already knows this. He's only one of the most recognizable video game characters of all time, and he's appeared in billions of games on a million different home systems, and even appeared as a Google Doodle for his 30th birthday. In 1983, Pac-Man arrived on the TI, courtesy of Atarisoft. And he looked good, all yellow and hungry. Like a lot of versions back then, instead of trying to replicate the game's original vertical aspect ratio, the game board is squished and spread out horizontally. But it looks great. Pac-Man is nice and round, and while not being exactly the right colors due to the limitation of the TI's color palette, the ghosts look nice. All the fruit look great too. It's just a really good-looking version of Pac-Man. The sounds are just okay, but don't let that distract you from how nice the game looks. Look at it! Look at this game! But you might notice one big problem, and that is speed. This game doesn't have any of it. I don't know if he's just lethargic because he's trying to digest all the dots he's eaten, but this must be one of the slowest versions of Pac-Man on Earth. I used to have a Pac-Man Game Watch when I was a kid. Maybe that was slower, but I don't really remember. Nonetheless, when you play Pac-Man on the TI, you just can't help but wish he would move faster. But the game doesn't ever get fast. Here's me playing on the 8th board, and it's a bit faster, but still not fast enough. Unless you like a leisurely, laid-back version of Pac-Man, in which case you should give this TI version a try. Pac-Man on the TI-99 4A also lacks the fun intermission animations of the arcade. It really doesn't have any sort of presentation at all beyond the title screen. When you finish a board, you don't even get to enjoy the flashing playfield. The screen just instantly goes black. So if a great-looking but uncomfortably slow version of Pac-Man sounds fun, and you prefer a bare-bones utilitarian presentation rather than colorful and charming animations, then this port for the TI is just what you're looking for. I mean, it's really not bad. It does look really nice and plays fine, it's just so slow. And in case you're wondering, Atarisoft also made Ms. Pac-Man for the TI, and it too is really nice looking, with improved sound effects. But she's just as slow as her husband, Pac-Man, the main character from the game Pac-Man, which is the game you've just been watching. The end.